What if one ordinary-looking leaf growing near your home could contain compounds researchers are still trying to fully understand? Most people walk past this tree every day without realizing why generations before them valued it so highly. By the end of this video, you will understand why this plant earned a nickname that sounds almost too bold to believe. This is Moringa. Its scientific name is Moringa oleifera, and it belongs to a small plant family known as Moringaceae. You may have heard it called the miracle tree or the drumstick tree because of its long, slender seed pods. It originally grew in the sub-Himalayan regions of northern India and Pakistan. But today, you will find it thriving across Africa, Southeast Asia, and the Caribbean. It grows fast, it grows tall, and almost every part of it has been used by someone, somewhere, for centuries. So how did an ordinary tree earn such an extraordinary reputation? That story starts long before modern science ever looked its way. For generations, communities across Africa and Asia have turned to moringa leaves for everyday wellness. Traditionally, the leaves are dried and brewed into a tea. In some regions, the fresh leaves are cooked directly into meals. The seed pods, often called drumsticks, are prepared as a vegetable in many traditional dishes. Even the flowers and bark have found their place in traditional practices, valued for supporting digestion and general wellness. It is important to understand something here. These are traditional uses. They come from generations of observation and cultural knowledge, not clinical proof. But what does modern science actually say? This is where things get interesting. Some studies suggest moringa leaves are unusually rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidant compounds. Early research indicates the leaves may influence blood sugar and cholesterol markers, though most of these studies remain small and preliminary. Researchers are investigating moringa's anti-inflammatory properties as well. But here's the honest truth. Clinical evidence in humans remains limited. This tree is not a proven treatment for any disease, and no responsible source should ever tell you otherwise. What actually gives moringa its nutritional reputation? Scientists point to specific compounds including quercetin and chlorogenic acid, two natural antioxidants also found in other plants you may already know. Combine that with notable levels of vitamin C, vitamin A precursors, calcium, and iron, and you start to understand why this tree has drawn so much scientific curiosity. But knowing what is inside a plant is only useful if you know how people actually use it. Moringa leaves are most commonly dried and ground into a fine powder. That powder can be stirred into water, blended into smoothies, or sprinkled over food. Some people prefer the leaves brewed simply as a tea. Others take it in capsule form for convenience. And in many households across the tropics, the young seed pods are cooked and eaten much like a vegetable, valued as part of the regular diet rather than as a remedy. Preparation methods vary widely from culture to culture, and that diversity is part of what makes moringa's story so rich. Before you consider adding moringa to your routine, there is something important you should know. While moringa leaves are widely consumed as food in many parts of the world, they are not automatically risk-free for everyone. Some people experience mild digestive discomfort. More importantly, certain parts of the plant, particularly the root and root bark, contain compounds that are not considered safe to consume, especially during pregnancy. Moringa may also interact with medications used for blood sugar or blood pressure. If you are pregnant, breastfeeding, managing a health condition, or taking medication, speak with a healthcare professional before making moringa a regular part of your routine. Herbal remedies can complement a healthy lifestyle, but they are never a substitute for professional medical diagnosis or treatment. So what is the real story behind this so-called miracle tree? It is not a magic cure. It is not a shortcut to perfect health. What it actually is a nutrient-dense plant with a long cultural history and a growing body of early scientific interest. That combination, tradition meeting research, is exactly what makes moringa worth understanding rather than simply believing the hype. The next time you see those slender green pods or feathery leaves, you will know there is far more happening inside them than meets the eye. Respect the tradition. Stay curious about the science, and always make informed, responsible decisions about your health. If you enjoy discovering the science and traditions behind medicinal plants, you'll love our next video here on HealthPlusTV. Thank you for exploring the world of Moringa with us today. Remember, herbal remedies can complement a healthy lifestyle, but they're never a substitute for professional medical advice, especially if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or managing a health condition. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of medicinal plants. Thanks for watching.